Let's talk about Newton's first law. So I assume in IGCSE or middle school you have already learned about Newton's first law, and in fact second and third law as well, but just to reiterate some key points to you. So the word expression, which you should have heard as well, is when the net force or resultant force on a body is 0, then that body or object will move with constant velocity, which may be 0 bracket here. So in fact, if you learned second law, which is F equals to ma, then you should know that the first law is in fact a specific case. So it narrowed down the case when F equals to 0, while Newton's second law, again F equals ma is a second law, is a more general case. So in this specific case, F equals to 0, and as a consequence A equals to 0, because normally m would not be 0, right? So acceleration will be 0 instead, and we're calling that acceleration is by definition dv over dt. And since this is equal to 0, then you should be able to see that change of velocity over time is 0, and that actually means velocity is constant. And when you say a certain number is constant, it could be 0, it could be non-zero, so it really doesn't really matter. So this is the idea of Newton's first law. So the other thing that you may also recall is Newton's first law is also called as Newton's law of inertia, and inertia is something related to its mass. So for things that has a greater mass, it will have greater inertia, and inertia is something that keeps body in the same motion when there's no force acting on it. So there will be a lot of different videos, for example like this one or this one, or even this one, but please don't try it. I would also like to show you a simulation also. I will again put the link in the description for your convenience. This time we'll go for net force. So again, you don't have to install anything, and let me just try to do something. So here I've got two little men here trying to do the tug of war, and let's just see what happens when both of them have the same force. And as you could expect, nothing will happen because Newton's first law told us that when net force is 0, then there's no change of velocity since it was 0. So right now what happened is say I add one more person here, and you should see the speed would increase. And so right now what I would do is I would add one more guy here, which now you can see the force would be the same. So I would like to ask you, when I continue this simulation, what would happen? Let's take a look here. Okay, so maybe you were expecting that the car would be stopped, but then if you again think closely about what we just mentioned, since the net force is 0, but then it was having certain speed earlier, then the speed will remain constant since the force will be the same. The difference is simply that the speed would not be increased since I add the second guy. Let me give you a new scenario. So I'll repeat what we have here. So 50 Newton for the blue team and 100 Newton for the red team. So I will start first. And so apparently the red team pick up the speed going to the right. And now what I do is I add a big guy onto the blue team so that the force is much greater than the red team. So I'll give you some time, think about what would happen to the whole system. That means the car mainly. So according to what we understand about Newton's law, since we are moving to the right with certain speed, and the net force is pointing to the left, and therefore there should be acceleration going to the left, but then it is opposite to the force, so it will be deceleration at the beginning. Eventually the speed will become 0, and then it will start to accelerate towards the left. So let's take a look if my prediction is correct. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so like I said, it decelerates until it is zero speed, which is like momentarily at rest, and then afterwards, when I continue, it should start accelerate to the left. Very good. So this is how the Newton's law predict and describe what would happen in this case.